Trust this Chelsea pension here.
Hey. Right. He's said. No, he's only said he's fine. Order!
We now come to the second highlight of the day. We've had a wonderful ceremony in this beautiful weather. How lucky have we been today? And I know you've all been looking forward to this moment. It is the moment that in every wedding you look forward to. It's time for the speeches.
Already?
Without further ado, may I claim your attention for the bride's father, Mr. Steve Bates.
Now, I will need a microphone because I'm not used to making speeches. Can you hear me at the back there? Can you wave at the back? Right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say gentlemen and ladies in this age of political correctness? My name is Steve Bates.
What's your number?
I am here today to celebrate the marriage of my daughter Sarah to Mike. And while I'm here, I might as well tell you a few stories about the Bates family. I got married to Dot 47 years ago. Yes, exactly. Now, unlike Sarah and Mike, who've been planning today for the last 14 months, we had to get married in a hurry. Because we only had 2 months' notice of a rent-free flat. And in those days, you had to be married before you were allowed to live together. All was quiet for 4 years. Then our first daughter, Jane, arrived. Where is Jane?
Here's Jane.
And 1 year after that, Sarah arrived.
That's okay.
For the next 18 years, I lived in a house with 3 women. And a few cats. But it wasn't all bad. Apart from literally broken bikes, crashed soap boxes and broken windows, Sarah also used to come canoeing with me on Thursday nights. And whereas it took me 10 weeks to learn how to do an Eskimo roll, Sarah did it on her first night. I remember when we were playing bat polo, that's water polo from canoes, we were holding her PE teacher upside down in his canoe until he let go of the ball. And when he came up, he said to me, "I know whose father you are." Sarah's first part-time job was in a newsagent's. When she came home after her first day's work, she said, "Please let me scream, I've been nice to people all day." And then I taught Sarah how to drive. At first she had difficulty concentrating. Like the time she said to me, "Look at those cows in that field, Dad," as we drove along with 2 wheels on the road and 2 on the grass bank. But she got better, and now she... Oh, no, hang on, I've left a bit out. Yes, she got better, and once she drove almost all the way home from the motorway in top gear because the gear lever was jammed. Now I think she's a better driver than I am. Yeah. Then there were the phone calls. One day while Sarah was at a college in Luton, "Hello, Dad. Guess what? I don't like it here." One Saturday when Sarah was out sailing, "Hello, Dad. Guess what? I just knocked my front teeth out. And more recently, hello Dad, guess what? Mike's fallen down the stairs. I'm starting to think that Mike is an even better match for Sarah than I originally thought. Then 4 years ago, our Jane, at the end of the table again there, got married to Neil.
This
I don't
Jane.
know where he is, he's up there somewhere. Neil's standing up for some reason. And I've got the same message from Mike as I gave to Neil. Don't expecting a wedding dowry, because Jane and Sarah have already bankrupted me. And now Sarah is marrying Mike.
Has married.
Sorry, has married. I mean this week, sort of. He's taken all this. Yeah. And he comes with some extras. His mum, sitting at the end table there, whose artistic skills I think have been passed down to Mike, as you can see by all this decoration around you. His Auntie June, the next lady along. Auntie June, who has allowed us to use this lovely venue for today's party. And of course, Mike's two lovely boys, Oscar and who seem to be able to arrange for the blame to be passed on to me whenever they are in trouble. But who are looking absolutely brilliant today. When Dot and I first met Mike, it was about 6 weeks after Sarah had moved into her house. Somehow he managed to avoid getting involved in the hassle of getting the central heating working in the coldest winter for 18 years. But since then, I like to feel I have unloaded all the responsibility for looking after Sarah onto him. He's looking a bit worried there. He's taken a great weight off my shoulder. I've got a few words of advice for Mike. It's a waste of time arguing with a wife. Because even if you start to win, she'll change the subject and it will end up with, and my mother always told me I should never have married you. Hang on a minute, Max is saying something. I've nearly finished. Yes, I've nearly finished. Before I finish, there are a few people I need to thank. My wife Dot for providing me with two wonderful daughters. I'm biased, of course. My cousin Peter with the video camera there. For being my best man and driving the wedding car.
Oh, brilliant.
And Mike for plastering my office. And for making Sarah the happiest girl in the world by marrying her. It now gives me great pleasure to propose a toast to the long life together and the happiness of Mike and Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike and Sarah. Hello.